Yeah, I see. You mentioned like how you speak to yourself. Do you mind like elaborating a little bit on that? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that goes along with your entire mission, right? It's about, someone said this to me, and I think it's a bit of a meme now, but if there are thoughts that you're thinking that you wouldn't say to someone whom you love the most, a best friend, a parent, um, uh, a sibling, whomever that person is, if you wouldn't say that to them, then why would you say that to yourself? I mean, so often it's like we withhold kindness and decorum and good manners, from ourselves. And like we have to reserve it. Like we only have so much energy to be kind. So we want to save that up and only give it to someone who matters to us. Well, you matter to yourself. And if you're not replenishing yourself, if you're not energizing yourself with positive talk, or some sort of support of yourself, then what do you have to give? And I don't mean being Pollyanna. I don't mean like pretending that everything is okay. Sometimes life sucks. Sometimes really, unfortunate, awful things happen, or you're not in the best headspace, or you're feeling a little sorry for yourself, or you have good reason to feel sad. That's not the point. It's being kind when you're in those grieving stages, or when you're in those vulnerable stages where you don't feel at your best or your strongest, or you know, um, you're not living up to whatever you think you should be doing. Think of how you would approach that with a friend who, yeah, maybe they are messing up. You know, I think lots of times, when we have someone who we love, when they're messing up, we figure out a way, like, we'll think about it, like, how can I talk to them in a way where they'll hear me and they'll know that I'm not criticizing them, that I'm here for them, but they really need to know the truth of their actions. How it's impacting them, how it's impacting others. We spend time thinking about that. But when it comes to ourselves, we'll just say anything to ourselves, and it doesn't help.